Hey guys, today's video is going to be another Poshmark Q&A. Let's just get right into it. Oh, I kind of sounded like Keemstar. Ooh, that voice kind of sounded. You know what Keemstar is? Keem douchebag, actually. I do not like him. I'm team H3 all the way. If you don't know what's going on, or maybe their little feud has stopped. I don't know, but there was like drama between the two of them, Keemstar and H3. Like I said, I'm team H3 all the way. I've been a fan of him for a while. Anyway, Poshmark Q&A. Here we go. So, if there's a reserved banner, yellow, on an item, what does that mean? Thanks, the Q&A videos are informative. So, sometimes you'll see a listing with, like she said, a little banner in the lower right-hand corner that says reserved. That means somebody has tapped or clicked on buy now and they are in the process of checking out. Just because something says reserved doesn't mean that the person is definitely going to buy it. I've seen many times where some of my listings have said reserved and I'm like, yeah, I'm selling it. And then I go back like 10 minutes later and it's like, it's gone. You know, they didn't buy it. So like I said, it's when somebody taps on the buy now button and they're going through the checkout process, they just have to enter, if they don't already have that information in already, they just have to enter in credit card information, stuff like that. And then like officially buy the item. So that's what that means. Hi, I was wondering if you could make a video from the buyer's perspective and some tips on shopping on Poshmark. I've tried making offers on an item for 10 to 15% off and the seller never replied and I was wondering if I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so my first thought that came to mind is maybe you're trying to buy from a seller that isn't active. That's a tip that I have if you're buying on Poshmark. Check the seller's profile to make sure that they're active. There's been so many times where I found like super cool things. There's, specifically, I still have it saved. I have it saved. There's a pair of shoes that I want so bad and the person hasn't been active for, I don't even know how long. It was listed last June, so I'm assuming last June. So yeah, I check it every once in a while. I'm like, were they active? Had they been active? But you can check that. You can go to their profile and it'll say when they were last active. If it doesn't say when they were last active, then it's been a long time. Because it'll say like, you know, last active a couple hours ago, days ago, weeks ago. And I think after a month, it doesn't say anything. I think I could be wrong. So yeah, so that could be the case. You tried making an offer and the seller never replied. You know, maybe they don't really know much about Poshmark. They don't know that people can make offers. They think they just post something on there and they can sell it. They don't know that there's like a social aspect to Poshmark. That could be it. But yeah, I can definitely make a video talking about buying on Poshmark. I'll definitely do that. Next question. Love you so much. Thank you, Krista. Question off topic, do you have a BOLO video at all? Trends change all the time and I think you'd be a great person to do a BOLO. Well, thank you. I have a BOLO video that I did, I think at the beginning of this year, but girl, it's time to do another one. That is definitely on my list of videos to make. So look for that video coming soon. Okay, next question. Okay, so I've started like screenshotting comments that aren't necessarily questions, but I like to give other people's perspective on stuff. Like if I've talked about something and somebody like disagrees with me and I think that their disagreement, you know, makes sense, I like to mention those in a video. Okay, so this person said, this is on a video where I talked about one of the new features on Poshmark, the reposh feature. This person said, even before the reposh feature, reading that someone got it off Posh made me feel hesitant because it would make me wonder if the item fits strangely or something was wrong with that. So that's a good point, but I feel like you can't automatically assume the worst. Like maybe they just didn't like the item. You know, like I've purchased things like, oh man, that's one thing I hate about like going shopping and not like trying stuff on. You know, when you go, well, I don't really go to the mall anymore. I haven't been to the mall in a long ass time. But you know, when I would go to the mall and like shop at retail stores, you know, you'd see something on the mannequin. It would look so good on the mannequin. And you're like, yeah, I'm totally buying it. And you get home and you look like a trash bag. Like, I don't know how many times that's happened to me. So, you know, maybe they saw it on Poshmark and then they got it and they didn't like the way that it looked on them. Maybe they didn't like the color. You know, there could be a number of reasons. So I wouldn't automatically assume the worst. Okay, next question. Do you purchase using a separate empty closet identification? I have wondered if people establish a separate closet just for buying. So no, I don't. I purchase things from my closet. Poshmark only allows you to have one closet unless you get consent from them. So yeah, so no, I buy from my own closet. Like I use my closet to purchase things. All right, and then moving over to Instagram. I am really bad about checking my Instagram messages because it doesn't give me like a notification anymore, which is so annoying. So I have to like go in and then I have to go to requests. Okay, so Diane actually asked a question that I addressed in a previous video, and since then I have not contacted Poshmark to clarify this, but I'm going to, but I did want to mention it in this video. She says, hey Vanessa, I was just wondering, do you know when all the new categories were added? Look under women, men's, kids, home. Wow, I even saw hairspray. I don't know how that can be when you can't send aerosol or alcohol with priority mail. Do you know if there's a new shipping label? And I never got an email about all this. Just wondering if you're aware of. So, ooh, maybe there is a new shipping. Hold on, actually, let's do this. Maybe there is a new shipping label. I never even thought about that. But let's go to, I don't know, let's do this right now. What am I doing? Let's pretend that this stuff right here that I haven't tried yet, I need to try this. It's the Isle of Paradise self-tanning water. I got this from Sephora and I want to try it because it's like tanning water. It's not like lotion. Okay, so let's pretend that I'm gonna sell this right now, okay? So we're gonna go and like create like a fake listing with like all my shit on my desk. That's a great picture. All right, so we're gonna pretend that's hairspray. We're gonna go to category, hair, no, hairspray. Okay. I don't know, I was just seeing if like a message came up or anything saying anything different, but it didn't. So yeah, I don't know, Diane. I mentioned that in a previous video and yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I will be contacting Poshmark and asking them that, and I will update you guys as soon as they get back to me. Next question. Hey Vanessa, I love watching your YouTube videos and I actually have a question for you. I recently had a buyer leave me a 3-star rating a week after she had already accepted the item. She left me no feedback in the review aside from marking other in the areas I could improve on. I'm not upset, just confused. If she was unhappy with her purchase, why wouldn't she have just opened up a case when she received the item? Do you think I should reach out to her or just move on? Thanks. Move on. She might not have known that she only had 3 days to open up a case. You know, it could be a number of things. It really is annoying when somebody leaves you less than 5 stars and they don't tell you why. And it's annoying that Poshmark has the option to mark other, but they don't have to say what that other is. So you're left guessing. It's like, well, what the hell? Like, did a bird shit on it? Like when it was in the mailbox? Like, you know, like what? Like what is the other reason? You're left not knowing unless you reach out to that person. Because it's been a little while, I would just move on. I've said this in a few videos, but I don't really fret over ratings. You know, if I know that I'm selling good items and I'm giving good customer service, that's really all that matters, because unfortunately you are going to get people that you just can't please no matter what, and it's not your fault. So yeah, I would just move on. Next question. Hi Vanessa, I love your channel. It has answered so many questions since starting to resell. My question for you is, how often do you post new items? I saw another Posh YouTuber share to post at least 5 things daily. I wanted to get your opinion. Also, has your posting method amount changed since the pandemic started? So I do not post new things every day. I really don't think that you have to. I don't even relist every day. I personally think that that's a myth, at least for me. I don't need to relist things or list things every day in order to make sales. And last question. Hi Vanessa, have you ever experienced this before? A girl liked my item and commented trying to negotiate prices in the comments. Oh no, no, no. So I tried to send her an offer instead of negotiating the price in the comments, and this happened. Never ran into this before. Okay, hold on. What happened? What happened? Oh, she got a message that said, sorry, this user cannot currently buy from you. Their account has been disabled. So I'm curious as to what they said to you in the comments. Were they like, email me, I'm so interested in this item? If that's the case, it's a scammer. If any of you guys ever get those messages, just mark them as spam and they'll be deleted because it's someone trying to scam you. I'm curious if that's what their comment said. But to answer your question, I don't ever negotiate prices in the comments. I tell people, hey, you can send me an offer, and you know, if I don't like your offer, I'll counter back. But I don't ever talk about prices in the comments because other people can see those comments. And, you know, like say you have a shirt for like 30 bucks and someone wants to buy it for 20 and you're feeling generous that day and you're like, oh yeah, sure, I'll sell it to you for 20. And then you know, they never buy it, and then someone else comes along with the intent of purchasing at full price, and then they see that in the comments, they're like, oh, she's gonna sell it for 20, I'm gonna offer 20, and then they see that, you know, like that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I answered your questions. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below, send me a DM on Instagram, or tweet me on Twitter. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It is Keepin' It Rad. You get a $10 credit, and I also get a $10 credit, so thank you. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.